And what I'm really talking about is ranking in Google Maps. This is how you could do it. Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I want to show you how to beat 99% of local businesses using on-page optimization. Watch this. All right, guys, I hope everybody's doing great. If you're watching this video, you're interested in ranking right here in Google Maps, right? This is my specialty. This is where I help local business owners across the country, actually across the world, rank in this area in Google Maps. So let's get started. Now, what I'm going to speak to you today about is on-page optimization. What that means is what's on your website. I frequently get questions by people who say, do I need a website to rank in Google Maps? The short answer is no, but you'll only rank for one keyword, right? You'll rank for whatever keyword is in your GMB title. So for example, see where it says right here, Dow, divorce law? You may rank without a website for the keyword divorce law, right? Because that's your title. But what Google does, and let me show you real quick why this is so important. If you go to your Google business profile, in this example, I'm going to show you mine, right? And you click edit profile and you scroll down a little bit, right here where it says website, this is where you plug your website in. And what Google does is it goes into your website and it spiders through your website and it's looking for a couple of things. First thing it's looking for is where are you located? Let that sink in for a second. Where are you located? And what do you do? Right? Now, why is that so important? And why did I say that so slowly? Because most people watching this website have their website created like they're a national brand. What do I mean by a national brand? A Home Depot, Starbucks, Walmart. These are national brands. They're not tied to one area like Tampa, Florida. They're not only found in Staten Island, New York, in one area. They're across the nation, so they don't have to put the location on their website because they're all over. I'm giving you the very simple definition, right? However, if you're doing basement refinishing, right, and you're doing it in Cleveland, Ohio, you have to have Cleveland, Ohio plastered all over your website because you need to show Google where you perform this service. And it wouldn't just be Cleveland, and it wouldn't just be Ohio. It would be a smaller suburb inside Cleveland, Ohio. And let's just say, for argument's sake, it's ABC town, right? And there's 150,000 people living in that area, right? So you want to rank for not only Cleveland, Ohio, but for ABC town inside Cleveland, Ohio. You want to start there, and you want to rank in that area. I see websites where people are trying to rank, the whole Chicago, and they have one review. They have no, Google doesn't even know who they are, and they're trying to take over the whole state for carpet cleaning. Start in your area. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked here. So what we do is we put our website inside Google Business Profile. Google then uses the website that we put inside Google in this section right here to spider through, and Google wants to know what we do and where we do it, right? If I were you, I would write that down. What do you do? And where do you do it? Then when you go to your website, see if your website answers that question completely. Hey guys, if you like this type of information, please like and subscribe so we can get it out to more people just like you. Thank you. All right, guys, so let me show you how to rank in Google Maps. So you'll notice here on the left-hand side in Google Maps, I typed in divorce lawyers, right? And I hate when people do this, but you're like, my client's ranking, here's my client in third place, Saw-in-law. Like, I just hate when people do that, and I'm doing it. I'm sorry. But I just really want to show you the difference as to why a client's ranking and why somebody's not ranking. And then let's just scroll down like really low, and we'll come over here to Cassandra and Jula. Okay? So I'm just going to click that. And what we're going to do is we're going to check the two websites. So first, let's check this website, right? You'll see the address on the top. It's not really enough signal to let Google know where you're located and what you do. Nice logo here, and a lion and a tiger. Now, what does a lion and a tiger? If I went to Google and typed in Staten Island divorce lawyer, would I see lions and tigers? Is that something that I would see in Google? Give me a second. I'll show you what I mean. In Google Images, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So I'll type in Staten Island. I suggest you do this too for each keyword page that you have. Are you using the appropriate images? Are you using the right images for your industry? Okay, so I type in Staten Island divorce lawyers. I go to images. Believe me, this matters. Look, here's Soren Law, right? You'll see they appear to be pictures of professional people, right? This means something to Google in regards to law. You see the gavel, divorce. Like, I think this is once again, right? I think this is a perfect picture, right? Divorce, family law with the gavel. This means divorce lawyer right here. Okay. Here's another client of mine that we just started a week or two ago. All right. So right here, Soren Law, right? Okay, let's go back to it. Did you see any tigers and lions? Where is this client located? Attorney at law, fierce representation, and compassionate service. Who are they? Who am I going to be dealing with? Is this Cassandra and this Julo? How about this? I want to call them. Where's their phone number? Credit cards do they take? Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more. Okay, this is the services that they provide. They seem like nice enough people. I still do not know where they're located. Where are they located? Remember when I said a while ago, is your website set up like Starbucks or like Home Depot, meaning that it's not a local brand, it's a national brand. So you don't want to put like Seattle all over Starbucks because they're located all over the world, right? That's what this website, the people who designed this website, that's what they did. They designed it as a national brand. I promise you, nobody from California is coming to this website to get divorced in New York. This is a local website. This is a Google 3-pack website. You must be in Google Maps if you're a local divorce lawyer. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. Maybe I'm messing up. Our practice areas. What does our practice areas mean to Google? Exactly. Meet our attorneys. Once again, don't know where they practice. Gallery. What does that mean? What our clients say about our service. I mean, can you at least say what our clients say about our divorce law services? This website is a beautiful website. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. Very well laid out. This website appears to be done by a designer, somebody who knows how to design. The firm who designed this website, I'm sure back in the day would do beautiful magazine display ads because everything's lined up perfect. It looks beautiful. This website is not set up for Google. Nobody is filling out a form on the bottom. If this form was so important, at least put it up over one of the tigers. Contact us now. And then put a picture of the lawyer. Put this tiger picture in the background. Look, I wouldn't even have that. I'd have a courtroom in the background. I'd find images off Google, you know, and find what the theme was. Courthouse. I would go to the Staten Island courthouse if you're a Staten Island lawyer and put that picture behind you. All right, guys. So like, I have really short attention span, and I'm not self-diagnosed. I got ADHD or whatever it is, but I'm the type of person, like, if you show me something for a really long time and go through this whole thing for 10 minutes, right? This whole website, and now you're going to go show me another website and show me the difference. I don't remember the first website that you just showed me. So I just want to show you this website, right? It says nothing about where they do it, where they perform law, or what law practices they do, right? It says nothing on the homepage. And by no way am I making fun of this website. I'm sure these people could buy and sell me 100 times. Okay, so no way. I'm just using it as an example. If they made these changes, they would rank as high as my client. And you may be making the same mistake in your pressure washing company, or your dental practice, or your electrical firm, right? You may be just putting, electrical firm here, you know, and then your little say. Okay, but let's take a look at Soren Law. And let's take a look and see why it's different. Well, naturally, we have the logo. It's nice and big. We have the phone number right underneath it. We have a call to action, which as you scroll down, it backs up the number again, right? So we have the number several times throughout the website. You'll notice that it says top-rated divorce lawyer on Staten Island, right? So it lets you know what they do and where they do it. Now, the reason why we're using divorce lawyer is because that is her GMB category, right? Divorce lawyer, that's the #1 GMB category. Now, there's a program called GMB Everywhere. I'll put it in the description below, GMB Everywhere. And when you use that extension, it'll show you the GMB categories that your competition is using. That's how I got this right here from GMB Everywhere. You get 5 searches a day free using that. So I'll put the description below. All right. So let's go back to it. Remember, when you're trying to rank in the Google 3-pack, in Google Maps, it's the area you're trying to rank and the GMB category for the homepage. Okay? The GMB category and the area you're trying to match. You have to make sure that the pictures you use are relevant. This is not a relevant picture for a law firm. It may be a nice picture, but it's not relevant to ranking in Google. That's all I'm saying. Website is done beautifully. It's really done nice. I like the way it looks. All right, let's get back here. And you want to know who you're dealing with, right? And I want to know it right in the first, in the header. Right, not the header, the first image here. Okay, what does it say here? Awards and recognition for our Staten Island divorce attorney. The Soren Law Group, productive client-attorney relationships. Okay. Richmond County, that's another way of saying Staten Island is located in Richmond County. Okay. Richmond County, once again, means the same thing to Google without repeating Staten Island. New York City, Staten Island's most trusted law firm. Divorce lawyer services areas we serve. And these are the areas that they serve. Divorce representation, divorce lawyer on Staten Island. How Staten Island divorce lawyers on Soren Law Group could help you. Leading divorce attorney for family law on Staten Island. Real divorce client testimonials from Staten Island, New York, and New York. Right? So, and let me show you the last thing. And one section that we add, all right, consult with a Staten Island divorce attorney, Karen B. Soren. One section that we add that I think is really helpful is we do a section on the bottom just about Staten Island. We talk about your area. So if you're located in Tampa, you're located in Staten Island, right? We put a map of the area and we talk about it. And we also use the picture, so because Google recognizes this as Staten Island. And then once again, we bought everything. We follow up with the footer. If you have one location, you put the location in the footer. If you have more than one GMB, you don't have any location in your footer. You need to create a locations page. What do I mean by that? Go to Starbucks, check their locations page. Go to Home Depot, check their locations page. I'm going to do a video. I think Home Depot has the best locations pages ever done. Notice the hours. It doesn't just say Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30. Every hour has to be listed out. Is it a big ranking factor? No, it's not. It's not a huge ranking factor, but it's important. Do your hours exactly as they're listed in your Google business profile. Let's go back to this. The home page is all about your Google business profile, which is divorce lawyer. You need to look and you need to see what your #1 GMB category is. You could get to that by going to business.google.com and just log in and you could check what your GMB category is. Okay? Your second page should be your first page, I'm sorry, right here. Your first page should be your second GMB category, which is family attorney. These are all your GMB categories right here. So your first set of links are your GMB categories, not home, right? Because if you're over here and you click home, you could click your logo and go home. You don't need a home link. You're not going to rank for certain keywords if you don't have a page. For example, for legal services, right? Whatever keywords are associated with legal services. Let's just say that, like doing your paperwork, like filling out your paperwork has something to do with legal services. If in your practice area, these are your keyword pages. Okay, I'll do it another way. Legal separation lawyer. Let's just say that legal separation lawyer, the category is legal services. You're not going to rank for legal separation lawyer unless you have the GMB category, legal services. So what do? You go to Google, you type in legal services, and you check your competition, and you see what GMB categories everybody else has for legal service, for legal separation lawyer. Right? You go to Google, you type in legal separation lawyer. I said that opposite before. Okay. You go to Google. This is what I mean. You go to Google, type in legal separation lawyer, and then look to see what the GMB category is for your competition. And let's just say it's legal services, then you need to be legal services. You need to have a page on legal services. Okay? Your first set of pages are your GMB categories. Your second set of pages are your keyword pages. These are all the pages that you're trying to rank in the Google 3-pack for Google Maps. Your third set of links are the areas that you serve. After that, you can put anything you want. Meet our attorneys, blog, frequently asked questions, contact us. That phone number should be nice and huge in the right-hand side. And you should have the credit cards that you offer. Like, as an older person, I'm 58, I just saw the phone number right here. I just saw it. I'm telling you that is really hard to find on a desktop. And on a cell phone, it may even be harder. You want that phone number nice and big, and you want that phone number repeated several times on the website. Okay? So, if you follow this, the way that I do website design here at Mindsaw, if you follow this structure, you have a better chance of ranking. Can you rank with a website like this? There's a lot of dirty tricks that you could use. off page that could make it rank. So I'm not going to say it's impossible. Are your rankings going to last forever or for a long amount of time? I'm going to say no. Because tricks only last so long until Google does an update. Right? So you have to make sure that when you're doing your, I'm not against tricks. I'm not 100% against tricks. However, 95, 98% of your campaign should be white hat SEO. It should be exactly what Google wants to do. Exactly what Google wants to see, rather. Right? Exactly what Google wants to see you should have. Google shouldn't figure out that you're a divorce lawyer on Staten Island when it says attorneys at law, fierce representation, and compassionate service with a tiger in the background. And don't laugh, because when you look at your website after seeing this video, you're going to see a couple of those mistakes, and it's the only reason why I picked that website. Right? Because you're going to see the same thing. You're going to notice H tags that just say about us. Take a look at your website. I could click any website in that GMB, in Google Maps that I showed you in the beginning, and find a bunch of things that could be improved. Are they mistakes? To me, they are, right? But this whole thing is just my opinion, right? It's what I'm not an engineer. I'm not a scientist. I do have really good rankings in Google. Right, I have been doing this since 2012. I've been doing website design since, for about almost 30 years now. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. But I'm not a scientist, right? I'm not a scientist. I'm not a ex-Google engineer or anything like that, right? But I know that websites like this rank. I mean, let's face it. Doesn't this make, you may not like this site. You may like this site better. Heck, I like this site better. I like tigers, right? But you can't argue that this site doesn't make sense. That you can't say that this doesn't make sense. GMB categories, homepage, everything about the area you serve and the GMB category. First set of links, all your GMB categories. Second set of links, all your keyword pages. Third set of links, areas you serve. Now you may be scratching your head and say, well, I don't know. Okay, you don't know? Home, how about, what are you ranking in about us? Once again with the tigers. And I'm not making fun of this website. Practice areas. These are the keyword pages that you're trying to rank for. These are the only three. Well, you're only trying to rank for three or four services. There's a lot of services within criminal, being a criminal attorney, like DUI is part of that. I'm sure they do DUI. They're attorneys, gallery. I don't know how a page like this can help you rank. I mean, like if this was this is how I would set up a construction firm. I'd want to know the houses that they built. I mean, this is nice, but I'm sure I could check all this and see this on their Facebook. Which is, I don't even know if they have their social media attached to this. They do right here. All right, good. Like I said, guys, this isn't a thing ripping their website. They have a beautiful website. I'm sure they have a great practice. They make more money than me. Heck, maybe even the guy's handsomer than me. Let me see. I don't know about that. All right, I think I got him on handsomeness. I think I got him on handsomeness. But other than that, he's doing great, and I wish him the best of luck. But I want you, when you set up your website, guys, I want you to set your website up like this. GMB category and where you perform your service. You don't perform your service in Chicago. Like, don't take over the entire state, right? Just take over the town that you do business in, especially if you're a brand new website. You're not doing carpet cleaning, 470 miles away. You're doing it in a 20-mile radius. Wherever you registered your GMB, even though you may not want to admit it, I'm going to tell you a short story. I had a lawyer one time in Florida insisted that he was in Orlando. However, when I finally ran the search, he was located in Winter Park. And Winter Park is outside Orlando. And Google doesn't see it as Orlando. So it was really tough at the time to rank him in Orlando, because he was outside Orlando. So you have to be real with yourself. If you're in Winter Park is in Orlando. Right? I know you want to be located in Manhattan, but if you're located in Staten Island, that's not Manhattan. Don't put Manhattan all over your website if you're located in Brooklyn. If you're located in Clearwater, you're not located in Tampa. Right? You're not located in the big city. I'm going to do a video on that one time. I'm going to do a video on that time. You know what I noticed? I noticed that when I speak, when I do videos, I take such large gulps of air that I always feel like I'm going to burp or something. This isn't the way I usually talk. This isn't the way I talk when I'm talking to when I'm talking to you in person. When I make videos, I don't know, I get all, I don't know. All right, guys, look. I drove you crazy with this video today, but I hope you learned something, right? But here's the thing that I really want you to learn. You already know it, right? We do this. We improve our website, not necessarily just to improve our website and not necessarily get more leads. But the most important thing is that we're able to improve our lifestyle to take care of our family, right? We get more leads and we make more money so we could do more things and put our kids in better schools and help out around the house and help our family. That's the reason why we do this. In the meantime, when you're not making as much money, don't be a grouch and a grump to your family. That's one lesson I learned. I was so focused when I first started doing this SEO that I really put my family to the side when I first started this. And, then when you start making money, everybody's like, well, who's this guy? This is the guy that sat in the basement for 7 years, So get out of the basement if you're in the basement or wherever you're doing your work, get up, ask your wife, say, honey, start off like that. Hopefully she doesn't get angry at you just because you said honey. But just say, honey, and she'll say, what? You say, is there something I could do to help you around here? And she'll say, no. And say, go over to the garbage and just throw it out, even if it doesn't need to be thrown out. She'll appreciate it. Help out, do something, make the bed, do something, help her out around the house. She's doing the other half of the work. You have to appreciate what your wife or your significant other is doing around the house, because you're able to sit in front of the computer because she's doing everything else or he's doing something else, right? You know what I'm talking about. So be good to your family, be good to your kids. This is their only childhood. You don't get to be kids again. You don't get to be children again, right? And nobody wants a dad that's angry and always sitting in front of the computer. So get out out of the computer and go take your kids out for a little while. Go take a walk with them, play with the dog, and act like a human being. And then come back when everybody goes to sleep and watch these crazy videos. There's a lot of good videos out there. I'm trying to make a couple. My friend Chris Palmer makes really good videos. And there's a lot of good people out there. So watch these videos and make improvements to your business. And I wish you the best. All right, guys. So until next time, we'll see you soon. Thank you. I dedicate this video to my friend Darren Marion. I miss you and I love you, brother.